around here at Atlanta News First, because this is the day that our tickets to the St. Jude Dream Home giveaway officially went live. It happened at 6 o'clock in the morning, and people are really already getting them in droves. I haven't even gotten a recent check on these tickets yet, and the last number I heard was like 1,600. So that was how many people have already bought a ticket. That is so much money that goes to an incredible cause. This is the day you want to get it. There are so many great prizes along with the dream home, and if you buy it today, you would be eligible for all of the prizes. As the time has gone on, again, this is our third time doing it, so maybe you already know the drill. As the time goes on, the prizes start to drop off. So you really want to get in as many tickets as you want to buy as soon as you can. And here's an aerial for you. This house is so beautiful. They've done a great job every single year. It's modern, it's updated. The fixtures are beautiful. The colors are nice, neutral palettes, nothing too crazy out there to turn anybody off. It's just a house that anybody could come and enjoy day one. And what's really cool right now is it's really in its bare bones kind of stage, so you can see this house develop as time goes on. So this is your house. I'm already speaking it in there for you. This is your house. You just got to get your tickets. They're $100. Get as many as you want, and that's as many chances as you'll have. This is what it's going to look like when everything is all said and done. And we have a little treat for you on today, because we have Atlanta News First Don Shipman, who is, in another life, I think he worked for HGTV or was just some type of home seller extraordinaire. I kind of need him to sell my house in the future someday. You are at the St. Jude Dream Home right now. You've been there all morning. You've been inside, you've been outside. So how's it going out there?
I'm having a blast, and you're right. In another life, I would likely be some sort of a designer. I love all of this type of stuff, and I love watching it come together. You're right, because it's still very much under construction, but you can get it. You can start to visualize what we're doing. Right now, I'm in the foyer. So as soon as you walk in the house, this is what you see. And walk with me, because I want to show you around a little bit. The floors aren't done or anything like that, but you're starting to see the staircase going upstairs. And this Providence Group home, it's a $750,000 home, 4 bedrooms, 4 bath, and this is standard in any Providence Group home. You can see these stairs. Once they're all finished, they're going to look really beautiful. This is really cool too, because this is an accent wall. It's not painted out just yet, but once it's painted, it really will add some texture as you walk upstairs. So 3 bedrooms upstairs right there. And then I want to show you this too, because this is the big reveal when you walk into the actual house. And you can see we got some friends over here, and I'm going to chat with them in just a second, but say hi. But this is an open concept vibe going on here. You have your kitchen, you have the island right here, solid surface, waterfall action going on here. And what I think is kind of unique here too, take a look at the island here. You can see, I would say, just about 3 stools here. And you can see earth tones, brown here. They decided to switch it up and do gray for the cabinetry over there. Kind of sets us apart. It's kind of its own piece of furniture here. But then that brown is carried through with the exhaust fan, the hood, and that custom vibe and look right there. Also, new this year, if you look at the countertops there and then the backsplash is the same as the counter, all solid surface. That's something brand new here. The appliances aren't in yet, but once again, we're doing Bosch as well, so that high-end appliance, so that'll be really, really cool. And then, of course, the built-in coffee maker here in the kitchen, and then upstairs in the primary as well. I want to bring in Lisa Murphy with the Providence Group. Come on over. I want to chat a little bit more about this. Let's just talk about the designing of this. So when did the designing start for this home?
Probably in the fall. When we picked the floor plan to do this house, Terrence, our master of design, usually will come in and he will pick a theme. This year it was urban chic was the theme, and it's hard to see it this way and to picture the vision. It's going to be so much fun when you see the before and the after, because it's a miracle how much things come together. He's got an amazing trim detail that's going to be planned for that wall that's going to look incredible, and the light fixtures from Kitchler that he's picked out are amazing.
And then, real quickly, come over here and just kind of show this right here. This is our vision board for the house, and maybe walk me through that, because you mentioned that wall over there, and I think that's right over there.
Yes, that's right over here, this wall with the interesting trim detail. That fluting is very popular right now. It's all the rage at the builder show. Everything was fluted. So we're going to do a fluted wall on this wall. Just lots of rich, earthy colors with all these warm wood tones coming through. That combination of cool and warmth is also very much in trend right now. So we're trying to follow what's really popular in the market today.
So you guys build a lot of homes, and you said you go to those trade shows. Is that where you get a lot of your inspiration and stuff like that? And do you find out what's new and up and coming?
Absolutely, yes. And obviously we have Terrence, his job is to stay on trend with what's popular and what's really speaking to people, and just the light fixtures and the colors and everything that he's doing. It's hard to see it on a vision board. It's just going to be spectacular. And in probably 3 weeks, we're going to be picking the furniture. It seems hard to believe where it is today that we're actually going to be picking furniture in 3 weeks, but that's like my most favorite fun thing to do.
Lisa, thank you so much. So as we take a look around the living room here, just keep in mind, this is all open concept here for the main level. So camera, where you are, you're in the living room area, dining room area here in the middle. And once this gets the furniture, you're really going to kind of visualize and see where everything is. I want to bring in Sonia now with St. Jude. Just talk a little bit more about that $100 ticket. You can purchase it right now, and it's going to help out someone in need, families in need. Can you explain how it all works? Because the hospital is in Memphis, but a lot of people from here, you help a lot of families here.
We like to say at St. Jude that one child saved at St. Jude is 1,000 children saved around the world, because our reach is so much greater than Memphis. We have children right here in Atlanta that are being treated. Fun fact, a lot of people don't know, we have one hospital, it's in Memphis. It only has a little over 700 beds, yet we treat well over 8,000 children a year. How do we do that? On an outpatient basis. Two things. We have Domino's Village that was sponsored by Domino's, and it is a housing unit. We have 2-bedroom apartments, 3-bedroom apartments. So when a child is not being treated, they're living in an apartment, and we try to make it as much like home as possible. There's a playground, there are open areas, and then when they are receiving treatment, unless it's critical, they're in our outpatient clinic. They're not in the hospital.
And that's a good point to bring up. I love that you brought up the apartment aspect, because we actually interviewed a family from Forsyth, and when their son was diagnosed with a brain tumor, they needed to go to St. Jude. They went there, they stayed 2 months, and they didn't have to pay for rent. And I think it's important to keep in mind, too, that when you get that diagnosis, I mean, I can't even imagine, that's the only thing you're thinking about. How can you think about travel and the expense of all of that? You guys help to kind of take that off of their mind.
Our founder, Danny Thomas, was known for saying that when your child is sick, all you should have to think about is saving your child. So we pay for treatment, travel, housing, and food. Families pay for zero. I met a young man who was in treatment at St. Jude for 2.5 years. His treatment was $10 million. His family paid $0 of that. So even the wealthiest family would be disrupted with those kind of medical bills. Our families don't have to worry about that. We cover everything. Everything is covered because of generous people buying tickets to the Dream Home, donating, being a partner in hope, giving as little as $19 a month to St. Jude, and that can all be found on our website. But that's how we do what we do and all the miracles that we perform every day. So buy your ticket today.
Yeah, go ahead.
Buy your ticket today.
Sell.
Sell. Buy your ticket today. Because we have 20,000 tickets to sell. Because we really want to sell every single ticket. And if you buy your ticket today, you, as Don was saying, you get all the other prizes. So buy it today. Don't wait. We don't want you to go to the website and the tickets are sold out, because we only have 20,000 tickets to sell. So buy your ticket today. It's $100, and it's saving a life with $100.
Thank you so much. Sonia Milner with St. Jude, and she mentioned those early bird prizes, and this is what we're talking about. Okay, so take a look over here. These are all of the prizes here, but today, if you purchase the ticket today, you're in the running for all of these prizes, plus obviously the Dream Home itself. So let's start right here with Amerisbank helping us out with a $2,500 airline gift card, a little getaway action right there. And then we have Renaissance Bank, $3,000 getaway experience. Here's the thing. just to kind of give you a visual of what's going on. I wanted to do this all day. After today, if you don't purchase a ticket today, this goes away. So if you buy tomorrow, then it's from here on until April 18th, this one goes away. And then we have Dream Day Foundation, $10,000 Visa gift card. Thank you so much for doing and donating that. And then also thank you to Billy Howell Ford for this 2025 Ford Maverick Hybrid XL. This one, we've all been talking about this one right here. Academy Mortgage, thank you for $5,000 and a grocery gift card right there. That is fantastic. And then, of course, we want to say thank you to the Providence Group. This is what the house looks like on the outside. Really, it's quite beautiful. I love the black mullions. Kind of stands out. Little farmhouse vibe going on as well. So that's what it looks like. That's what $100, just $100. You'll get in the running for all of that, plus the house. Do it today. Today is the day. Launch day. Lana, back to you.
Love that you said that you've been waiting to do that all day. Like Courtney was saying, deal or no deal, gone, prize gone. It's true.
I know it does feel like that, doesn't it?
Good stuff,
I love
John.
it.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, guys, the house is just beautiful, and you get to watch it progress over time. So it's going to be really fun for us. It's going to be fun for, I think, the viewers and anybody who is getting a ticket on today or at any point in the coming future, because this house is absolutely gorgeous, and it just goes to a good cause. You're helping so many families, like they said, who are just in very devastating situations, and it takes the load off of them. So if you need any more information, if you look at the bottom of your screen right there, atlantanewsfirst.com/dreamhome is where you can go. Get your ticket right now for the St. Jude Dream Home giveaway. You will not regret it. In the meantime, Rodney said this earlier, Rodney Harris, if you walked outside right now, it does not look like it's a first alert weather day, but it is. Do not be deceived, folks. It is coming tonight. Let's get right over to First Alert meteorologist Courtney Jacobazzi to tell you all about it.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lana. We do. We have storms rolling in tonight, so enjoy the beautiful afternoon. In the meantime, we deserve it. We've had some really roller coaster-esque weather lately. We've had really chilly afternoons. We've had really warm afternoons, severe weather. Yes, the roller coaster continues with our first alert weather day for storms rolling in tonight. Essentially, the later you stay out tonight, the better chance you have of seeing storms. And we do have the chance for an isolated severe storm as well. So I'm going to take you through everything you need to know until we get to tonight. Like I mentioned, really nice afternoon. High temperatures today, low 70s, lots of sunshine, a nice breeze, just a gorgeous afternoon. Get outside and enjoy it. 60s north of the city from Canton up into the mountains, which is still very comfortable, of course. Now, a few showers will be possible. At this point, just rain for the afternoon, mainly up in the mountains. The mountains just provide a little extra lift by nature, so maybe a stray shower this afternoon up in the mountains, but most of us will be dry for that afternoon commute for the kids from school. Very different story, though, after 6 o'clock. So after 6 p.m., we will be keeping our eyes to the skies for that potential for rain and storms, maybe isolated severe weather as well. 7 o'clock, we'll be looking up in the mountains, up into Floyd and Chattooga counties, Fannin County, Rabun County, up into the mountains for maybe an isolated severe storm. That line of showers and storms moves into Metro, mainly between about 7 and 10 o'clock tonight. Within this line of storms, as it moves through, we're looking at the potential for damaging straight line winds, even some hail that could potentially be 1 inch in diameter. That's about the size of a quarter. And an isolated tornado can't be completely ruled out. We call these systems MCSs, a fancy word for mesoscale convective system. I know that's a really confusing term, but essentially what you need to know about it is it's a wave of energy that pushes out ahead of cold fronts, and they kind of create their own energy to provide that chance for severe storms. So whenever these come in, more likely than not, we are watching for that severe weather threat. And again, this is mostly going to be a damaging straight line wind threat. However, hail can't be ruled out. An isolated tornado can't be ruled out either. Storms sink south of the city after 10 o'clock. And then at midnight, I think our severe threat comes to an end. So the main time frame for severe storms tonight is going to be between about 6 p.m. and midnight, with that isolated damaging wind threat, that isolated hail threat, isolated tornado threat as well. But then sunshine returns tomorrow morning. However, we won't be done with the rain for the entirety of the day tomorrow. A few wraparound showers will be possible through the afternoon and evening. So as you're getting off work tomorrow, maybe headed to a happy hour tomorrow for your Friday, just know a few scattered showers will be possible. Probably best for any kind of indoor seating if you have any early dinner plans or any early happy hour plans tomorrow. And then it looks like closer to sunset, we will start to dry out if you have any later Friday evening plans. Here's a look at that severe outlook for tonight. Level 2 of 5 threat, if you didn't see last night or this morning, that did get stretched into most of Metro and areas north and west. Essentially, what that means is isolated severe storms are likely rather than possible. That level 1 of 5 threat for far East Georgia, and that's because storms won't really make it into East Georgia until after sunset, so we'll lose that daytime heating. The earlier the storms roll through, kind of that better chance for severe weather because there'll just simply be more fuel to work with. Here's a look at those storm threats again between 6 and midnight. Wind and lightning will be the two big ones for us that threat at about a moderate level. The tornado threat low and that hail threat just on the cusp of moderate, kind of just over that low threshold for us. Now the weekend looks great. Chilly, but great. Highs will go back in the 60s on Friday. We will wake up in the upper 30s to low 40s both Saturday and Sunday morning. So if you live in the suburbs, especially the further north you go, like up into the mountains, you'll probably want to cover those warm weather plants outside over the weekend just because the mornings will go into the 30s. Low 60s and sunshine Saturday. Really nice day, a little on the chilly side, but nice. And then we warm back into the low 70s on Sunday. Temperatures will go back in the low 80s briefly on Monday. Then we'll have another weak cold front come through. That'll bring us a small rain chance Tuesday and cooler temperatures back into the low 70s, but no dramatic cool down over the next 7 days other than those colder mornings over the weekend. So here's a look at your First Alert 7-day forecast. First Alert weather day today for the storms tonight. Main time frame for maybe an isolated severe storm will be between about 6 and 10, but can't rule out an isolated severe storm south of I-20 as late as midnight. Biggest threat's going to be the damaging wind threat, but still pretty isolated threat for us. Highs in the 70s until we have the storms roll in tonight with a lot of sunshine. We'll wake up in the low 50s tomorrow. Dry start to your Friday, but a few scattered showers for the afternoon and early evening. Highs in the mid 60s. Waking up cold Saturday and Sunday morning. Highs in the low 60s. Saturday overall still a nice day, but even better on Sunday. If you're going to head to the Dogwood Festival this weekend, that does kick off in Piedmont Park. It'll be a great weekend for it. And then going into Monday, we go back in the low 80s. Front moves in on Tuesday. That'll bring us a chance for maybe just a few scattered showers, and temperatures will drop back into the low 70s to kick off next week. All right, everyone, enjoy the beautiful afternoon. Stay weather aware today with those storms moving through. The First Alert Weather app, a great tool to have to stay up to date on the forecast, especially as storms start rolling in tonight. Make it a wonderful Thursday, and we'll catch you here next time.